Won't you share yours with me? I wanna share mine with you. Please share.
Hey, it is eRiN O'Brien Day on ReW WhO. Yes, it is. She is our lovely Who of the Day. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
You can use that. Okay. You look fabulous. And it is National NuTeLLa Day, so we are celebrating. And what did you make so fancy schmancy out of it?
Well, me and Joey here, we made a Nutella-based cocktail with Nutella, hot cocoa, and peppermint schnapps.
That sounds scrumptious, especially on a day like today.
Here we go.
Wow. So cheers to Joey.
Chin chin to Joey Ramone.
Yay, we love Joey. And you know we moved here on Joey Ramone's birthday, so
May 19th.
he is always an angel on our show.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, so you made this, huh? Look at you, you're so creative.
I don't know about that.
You are.
It's funny that you said your first show
Oh my
was.
God, that's ridiculous.
I know. We gotta call this something though.
What did you call it?
Maybe the pepper nut punk martini.
Pepper nut.
Pepper nut punk.
That is amazing.
No, but you said your first show here at Otto's
Yes, it was Joey's
May 19th,
birthday.
And my first big show that I ever booked was the Joey Ramone birthday bash.
On that year?
On that year, 2010.
That's when we moved to Otto's.
Yeah.
And what else? Well, now is February 5th. And yes, it's WoRLd NuTeLLa Day.
WoRLd.
Not even national.
Where's
it's
it from?
WoRLd NuTeLLa Day.
It's somewhere in Europe.
Yeah, because this is their peanut butter. They don't have peanut butter in.
Made in Canada. It's Canada. Canadian.
Wow, but I think whatever. It's too
Do you
good.
ever have a Nutella crepe?
Probably not, but I that's because I try not to, but I love it. I would eat like a lot of those crepes. But today's February 5th, and let's see what happened on this day. Michael Dell leads a consortium that announced plans to take Dell private with a $24.4 billion leveraged buyout deal. It was the largest buyout since the recession 1 year ago today. Now, is Dell Microsoft, right? Are they connected?
Not that I know of.
No, they're not. They have nothing to do with each other, so they have nothing to do with the Seattle Seahawks. Too bad, Dell. Did you watch that stupid bowl?
No, I watch Girls.
Oh, good for you. I have too many people that like football in my life that I did watch it, but I liked the Seahawks. I actually wanted them. I wish I bet, but I didn't even know how to bet on it.
But I guess you used to be able to do it in bars, and now they like take down the signs because they got them.
I would have bet on them, and I'm glad they
The
won.
Red Hot Chili Peppers played, though, I know that.
Well, it's funny that Super Bowl, XL, Super Bowl extra large, which is 15, right? With the Steelers defeated the Seahawks on that one, so they have been to the Super Bowl, but they kicked butt this year. They freaking made an embarrassment over that other team. I don't even want to say their name. Where on earth is Carmen Sandiego debuted on this day? Did you ever see that show?
No.
You never saw
I don't
that?
watch TV.
Do you know who Carmen Sandiego is?
No.
Really? I mean, I didn't really watch it, but I know who she is. Medgar Evers, murderer. This is crazy. Byron De La Beckwith was sentenced to life on this day in Jackson, Mississippi, 30 years after the crime. See? So things can happen after the crime. I like that. So, watch out, people. Do the right thing. Jury selection begins in LA for the cops beating Rodney King case. Oh, gosh.
He was on Celebrity Rehab.
I
Remember that?
know.
When he passed away about 5 years ago.
It's the same
nice
thing.
guy, too.
Yeah, I know. So maybe Seymour Hoffman is with Rodney King right now, and they're hanging out because, people don't point fingers. I'm feeling like it's like the Scarlet Letter type thing going on right now. Unless you've been there, done that.
I watched the Amy Winehouse documentary last night.
So amazing. Well, she loves them too.
All these amazing people have gone, and you see her life, and you see that she's a human being.
Yeah.
And it's part of life.
It's
every walk of life.
It's just some people are susceptible to certain things.
Right.
And don't tell me that everyone pointing fingers feeling like whatever, don't do something.
Right. Celebrity, you have demons.
Yeah, that's why we celebrate skeletons in the closet on our show, because We know we all have them.
Yes, especially
So-
our circle of friends. We've got
Well,
some-
yeah, but our circle of friends are just obvious.
Yeah.
But other people are just more discreet or
That's
they
true.
hide
That's
it.
true.
Nobody's, nobody's clean slate. Even when you come out, you're doomed for skeletons. All right, what else happened? Joni Mitchell was inducted into the Canadian Hall of Fame. Oh, I wonder if she ate her Nutella that day. Howard Stern kisses the New York Giant Leonard Marshall's ass over a bet Stern lost, claiming the Giants would lose the Super Bowl. And Howard had a birthday bash supposedly this weekend.
Did he?
Yeah, it was
I
giant.
met him once.
I've met him
He's a
too.
nice guy.
Yeah,
Really
he
nice.
is.
Sorry.
He is a nice guy, and Beth is really nice too.
Yeah, this is pre-Beth.
I've met him both.
Okay.
Well, actually before, but I met her.
Okay.
She's really, they seem like the happiest people on the
Totally.
planet. It's so sweet. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar becomes the first NBA player to score 38,000 points. And that was in 1989, so I can only imagine what Michael Jordan scored, or now LeBron, right? I mean, I know too much about sports.
No TV, no sports.
I know, isn't it funny? Andre beats Hulk Hogan. Do you know who Hulk Hogan
I
is?
do. I watched that reality show. It was terrible.
But you don't watch TV.
I tried. Well, no, documentaries and reality.
You watch reality TV, that's terrible.
No.
Well, Andre beats Hulk in the first primetime wrestling match in 30 years. Sorry, Hulk Hogan. Panamanian General Manuel Noriega was indicted on this day by the U.S. grand jury for drugs. Please. Come on. It's Noriega. Come on. Exactly. In the Mood by Henhouse 5 +2, Ray Stevens peaks at number 40. That's such a good song. Do you know that song? In the Mood.
Yeah.
Sugar Ray Leonard beats Luis Vega in 6 rounds in his first pro fight. I have a friend who said she had a lot of fun with that Sugar Ray Leonard.
yeah?
Yeah. He is a cute
Well, I grew up in
man.
Lowell, Massachusetts, where there was a guy named Mickey Ward from The Fighter. He grew up in my neighborhood, and he beat Sugar Ray, but then drugs kicked in.
See? There you go.
Yeah.
It's easy
Being a
access.
fighter is it's a true story. It's really sad.
Ah.
And we grew up, loving this guy. Like, oh my God.
Right.
Sugar Ray, he beat Sugar Ray, and
See, because it's too much. Look at frickin' Little Beaver. Little Beaver. Today's the
He
day
got
that...
denied from the Sapphire Strip Club last night. My friend Nikki went, and he goes, I was at the door, and they wouldn't let him in.
He's not
He goes,
21.
I know.
Does he have fake ID?
I don't know.
bet he does. Wouldn't that be funny, showing up with fake ID and you're
Yeah.
Justin Bieber?
My friend Nikki was alive.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, Justin Bieber.
What's wrong with him?
He's 19
Oh my
and he has
God.
too much, People treat him like a little god. Patty Hearst was kidnapped on this day. Good for Patty Hearst. I mean, it changed her
I like
life.
her beret.
She's so cool.
I love her berets.
Use your mic.
Oh, sorry.
Comic strip, Hagar the Horrible. Do you know who that is?
No.
Me either. Does anybody know who Hagar the Horrible was? Yeah, Jimmy, you do?
Oh, Jimmy,
It
who is-
debuted on this day.
What was he?
He
He's
was
a
a comic.
cartoon character in the news.
Okay. Funeral for L.C. William Nold, the last U.S. soldier killed in Vietnam, was this day. Mwah, angel in our room. Juan Corona, sentenced to 25 consecutive life terms for 25 murders on this day. Just had to say it. God, could you imagine? He's never getting out. I wonder if he's still alive. That was a long time ago. U.S. Airlines begins mandatory inspection of passengers and baggage on this day. Thanks a lot, February 5th, 1972. Remember that day, Jimmy?
Sure.
The day it started? He works at the airline.
An airline.
Yeah. The Apollo 14, third U.S. manned moon expedition, lands near Frau Morrow, Alan Shepard, and Edward Mitchell. Apollo 14 walk on moon for 4 hours. So they've been back to that moon quite a bit.
Yeah. You can go now, I guess, the guy, what's the Virgin guy?
Oh, yeah. And Lady Gaga's going to play.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's playing on the moon.
Can't.
I know. The Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour premiered on this day. Do you remember
I
that?
do remember them, yeah.
I love
70s.
them. They were funny. Actually, wow, 67, but it must have been.
Okay.
Peter Pan by Walt Disney opens at the Roxy Theater in New York City on this day, 1953. I guess, is that the Mary Martin one? It must be. The 5th Emmy Awards was I Love Lucy, and Helen Hayes won an award on that. The first one, fifth one. Glenn Miller and his orchestra record Tuxedo Junction. And the first Charlie Chaplin talkie, Modern Times, was released on this day. I don't know if did you ever see that?
You know, briefly.
Probably, yeah.
Or it was
Yeah, well,
sound.
no, that's the talkie. That's the first one that he could talk
Oh, he
in.
talked.
Yeah, and he talked. Reader's Digest magazine first published on this day, and it's still going. And the first motion picture ever shown to a theater audience in Philadelphia was on this day, in 1870.
Wow.
Go Philly. I love Philly. Birthdays. It's Bobby Brown's birthday today. Yeah.
I grew up in Boston.
Yeah, Mr. Bobby Brown.
I did like New Edition. Don't judge. A punk rocker.
I did
like New Edition.
I like Whitney Houston. You know, I like little Bobby Christina too. She's so I love her. Good for her. Laura Linney's birthday is today. She's from New York. Duff McKagan, go Duff. He's so cute. Tommy Skiach, the vocalist from Tesla.
I love them.
His birthday is today. Jennifer Jason Leigh, I love her.
I don't know.
She's an actress. She's a great actress. Barbara Hershey. Her real name is Barbara Herstein. And it's her birthday. She was one of Hannah's sisters in Hannah and Her Sisters. Did you ever see that? Woody Allen? Woody Allen.
Bad man.
I don't know. It's like, oh, Woody Allen. Woody,
You don't make
Woody.
that stuff up.
His name is not Woody for nothing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, God. Christopher Guest's birthday is today. David Denny, the rock guitarist from the Steve Miller Band. Nigel Tufnell, the rocker from Spinal Tap.
I did
Nigel.
see that.
Nigel. It's Nigel's birthday today. Oh, I love that. Charles Winfield, the rocker from Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Good for him. Red Buttons. His real name is Aaron Schwatt.
He was a comedian, right?
Yeah, he was born in the Bronx, of
Okay.
course, like me. John Carradine was born in Greenwich Village. He's like, you know, the original, you know, like father and children. John Carradine, you don't know who David Carradine is? And Keith Carradine?
No.
Oh my
Music
God.
consumed my life as a child.
Yeah, but wasn't David Carradine the original Karate Kid? Or no?
You're not even from this country. How does he know that?
Because everyone knows who David.
Dictionary in England.
Didn't David Carradine? Wait, was he the one that died like the guy from Australia? Yeah, he did.
Autoerotic asphyxiation.
Yeah, he died. That was his son. This is the father, John. I don't know if John was
I've been in a
around.
rock and roll box.
Oh God, can you believe it? That's almost the same thing as a Philip Seymour Hoffman. It's like you go and do an act that you're not expecting, you're not going to come back from. Oh my God. Elizabeth Swatos, wonderful composer, playwright. She wrote The Me Nobody Knows, and I saw that play when I was a little kid, and she deserves to, she won the Tony. Good for her. It's her birthday. And another Nigel Olsson, the guitarist and drummer of Elton John's band. Now, how in the world does he play guitar and drums for Elton John at the same time? That is one handy man. And angels, we always celebrate people who passed away on this day. The Maharishi Mahesh Yogi dies on this day, alert in a yoga posture at 90 years old. Could you imagine?
No.
I heard if you die doing yoga, you immediately go to heaven. That's what somebody told me in a yoga class.
Oh.
Yeah. So I guess he went immediately.
I'm a kickboxer because he died doing that as well.
I don't know if you just go straight to heaven, but he died alert in a yoga posture. That's the Maharishi for you. Kenneth Buddy Scott, blues guitarist and singer, if anyone knows who he is, passed away on this day. Tim, stuntman. This is horrible. He died in a skydiving accident at 34. And Joe Raposa, the composer and songwriter for Sesame Street, died on this day. So those are our angels today. And you ready to meet some people?
I am.
Cool. You want to push a button?
Uh-oh.
Let's push one. Everyone pushes that button. Why? I don't know. We'll be right back. Yeah, FeBReWARy.
I'm a repeat offender to myself.